Oops. No. Okay. We can start now. Good evening, also good morning. It is time to start our evening session. As we usually we start with the brief chanting and Metta Sutta. You can join with us to chant Metta Sutta. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth. May all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness. Above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Comfortable seat. Sit comfortably. Keep your body upright. Keep your head straight forward. Give this message to your consciousness. This is my meditation time. Determine and develop your effort to practice meditation without paying attention to unnecessary thoughts. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Your mind filled with so many objects, sounds, pictures, taste, feelings, sensations, accumulations. All these objects are disappearing. All these objects create experiences. Those experiences belongs to the past. So cut off the whole world and come to this moment. Living in this moment, you can relax. Your mind is relaxing, also your body. Mind is relaxing, also your body. Pay full attention to your body. The body is relaxing also the mind. Let us use this opportunity to practice metta meditation, loving friendliness meditation. Moving your mind head to toes, let us generate loving friendliness thoughts towards yourself. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Moving mind head to toes, you can generate metta thoughts towards yourself. You feel happiness, you feel wellness, you feel sorrowlessness and painlessness. Loving friendliness increasing along with concentration. Pay full attention to yourself, generate metta. Let us share this metta with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If you have any unhappy, unfriendly thoughts of any of these, use this opportunity to develop your compassion and equanimity along with metta, loving friendliness. Let us extend all living beings in this country. May they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. At the end, we can pay attention to the universe, breaking all the boundaries and limits. Let us practice metta to the universe. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this metta upliftment, let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. In this meditation technique, the breath is the object. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When you are breathing in, you feel where air is touching, same as breathing out. It might be end of your nostril, upper lips, the belly, also your lungs. Keep your mind there and watch your internal inhalation and exhalation. When you are breathing in, you understand breathing in. When you are breathing out, you understand breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. paying full attention to your inhalation and exhalation, you can see the nature of your breath. Sometimes we take a short breath, we exhale a long breath. We take a long breath, we exhale a short breath. Be aware whether it is a short breath or long breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You are aware how important your breath is. This life depending on the breath, inhalation and exhalation. The breath is not such a permanent thing. The breath also impermanent. It is a process. Conventionally, we think we have inhalation and exhalation, but absolutely here only we can see a process changing and changing. The breath that you inhale is not the breath that you are exhaling. It has changed, not just breath, even this body. All the parts of body had been changing along with your breath. So the breath is not me, the breath is not mine, the breath is not myself. It is changing, everlasting changing. Seeing this nature of your breath, practice, develop your concentration, increase your happiness, decrease your unhappy thoughts. With the help of this concentration, you can recognize thoughts are arising in your mind. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Whenever you notice the mind has lost its meditation object, come back and start again. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkhapattacha nidukkha Bhayapattacha nibhaya Sokapattacha nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Okay, now we can start our Dhamma sermon. Today we're going to discuss stanza number 37 from Dhammapada, Chittavagga. Actually, this stanza is the stanza that I like very much. This is one of my favorite stanza from Dhammapada. I think this stanza is very important for everybody because this stanza giving us wonderful explanation about the mind. Durangamang ekacharang asariram guhasayam ye chittang sanyamek santi mukhanti marabandhana. Durangamang ekacharang asariram guhasayam. According to Western psychology, we don't have real definition for the mind. Few of psychologists are arguing the brain is the mind. Some of them recently started to discuss no, brain is not the mind, it is something separate. But still we don't have conclusion to recognize the mind. This is the definition for the mind from the Buddhist teachings, Buddha's teaching. So, I would like to suggest you to keep this stanza and the meaning together with you forever to recognize your mind, because 32 body parts already recognized by the science, biology. But mind is the most important organ that we have. Even though we are not recognizing it, we don't have definition for that. If you don't have a definition for the mind, then it is not easy to take care. That's why around the world we have problem. We do treatment for our body, but we are not doing well treatment for our mind. Lack of knowledge. We don't have enough knowledge to recognize our own mind. So, better to keep this definition with you all the time to recognize your mind. Recognizing your mind, we can feed with good food, food for your mind. What kind of food it's need, we should know that. And knowing that needed things for the mind, then we can feed your mind. Most of the matters in this world, we can get a solution for these matters just feeding our mind with real food. Real food means not the food that we are eating to survive. Mind needs separate food That is mind development. Recognizing, controlling, taming our mind, we can give real food for our mind. But anyway, this is the definition. Durangamang ekacharang. Durangamang. Dura means far away. The mind ready to go take far away objects. Far away objects. Think about now you are in this moment, present moment. But you can go far away objects. If you already lived 50 years, perhaps you may have a ability to go back to 40 years ago experiences, engage with that 40 years ago experiences. You can think about that moment. You can image some pictures in your mind. This is the way how it's go far away objects. Not only that, even you can go for future. Unlimited way you can go future. Sometimes perhaps maybe you are going 50 years, 100 years, sometimes 1,000 years ago. You can go. This is the way how we go far away objects. For the past, for the future. Another way we go far away objects. Now you are sitting in one place. Most of you are living in the United States, but you can go some other objects who are participating with us from Singapore, Malaysia, Japan. They can come to United States right now. Far away objects. Who are in United States, they can go to those places very quickly. Far away object. No need visa, no need plane tickets, through their mind. This is the way how we go far away objects. Not the mind. Mind is here with your body, but it's take far away objects through your thoughts. Through thoughts. This is the one quality that you should recognize with your mind. This is one of nature of your mind. Naturally, mind ready to go, mind ready to take far away objects. One quality. Second, ekacharam. When you are going away for far away objects, you are going alone. You are not company with someone. You are not going with someone. You are going alone. That's the second nature. Ekacharam. Always the mind going alone. How far you are going, it does not matter. The mind going alone. Ekacharam. Third quality, asariram, bodiless. The mind does not have a physical form. No one can recognize mind as a physical form. That's why some psychologists believe mind is the brain, but according to the Buddhist explanation, no. Mind does not have any physical form. Asariram, bodiless. It does not have any form, bodiless. But mind lives somewhere. Where? Guhasayam, living in a cave. What is the cave? This body. This body is the cave. According to the Abhidhamma explanation and some commentaries says, the mind is living related to drop of blood in your heart. But according to the explanation of Sutta, we don't have that kind of exact explanation, but mind living in this body, Guhasayam. These are the significant symbols that you can recognize your mind. It's go far away objects, going alone, bodiless, living in a cave. Living in a cave. In here you can see very particular thing. In this human world, the mind does not exist living alone. Mind always should connect with the body. This is one of particular thing for human worlds. And other worlds, some other worlds, there are some other realms. In Brahma world, we call Suddhavasa Brahma, Suddhavasa Brahma Loka. Particularly in those places, mind will exist without support of physical form. Any other places, any other realms, mind always living with, alone with the physical form. This is one of particular things. So, Guhasyang, this is kind of a very important thing that we should keep in our mind. Mind always living alone with the physical form, except the Brahma world, Supra Brahma world, not all the Brahma world, Suddhavasa Brahma world. So, ye chittang sanyam eksanti, realizing this nature of your mind, ye, someone, chittang sanyam eksanti, pay full attention to control the mind, his mind, tame the mind, mokkanti mara bandhana. He can free from bondage of Mara. It's mean he can attain enlightenment. It means he can attain enlightenment. He can completely liberate from this samsaric journey, from this sufferingful world, worldly life. He is not subject to the Mara. He is completely away from Mara. Who is? The person who is putting effort to control, to tame, to develop the mind. This is the duty and responsibility that we have. As we discuss with all other stanzas in here, finally we can recognize at the end of this stanza what is our responsibility, why we want to recognize these qualities of the mind, the nature of the mind, to fulfill our responsibilities and duty. As a Buddhist follower, you are listening to Dhamma for what? What is the benefits that you can gain through this listening? You can come to these duties, responsibilities, to fulfill these responsibilities. So, recognizing this nature of the mind, then we have developed our effort, courage, and we should determine for what? To control the mind, to develop the mind. Developing and controlling, we can gain wisdom. Gain in wisdom, we can liberate it from this suffering, samsaric journey. That is our duty, that is our responsibility. So, to fulfill that duties and responsibilities, better to understand the nature of the mind. Understanding this nature of the mind, we can develop our courage, effort to protect our mind, take care of our mind, and fulfill our responsibilities, duties. So, the Buddha delivered this stanza because there was a reason, there was a background story. During the Buddha's time, there was a temple in rural area where two monks were living. Two monks were living in that temple. The high priest got invitation during before start Vasana rainy season to observe Vasana retreats in different temple. He accepted that invitation and he went to that place to observe his Vasana retreat. 3 month when 3 month finished 3 month, then people perform some ceremonies there. Somehow young monk observed the temple where he was, the high priest was, observe Vasana retreat there, and then when he done 3 month of period, and then the people of the temple, devotees of the temple, came to temple and offered two robes. One as Khatina robe, the other one was very valuable one, but they just offered to the monk, the young monk. Receiving that robe, he got the thoughts to his mind, oh, today I don't have my teacher here, so better to keep this robe for my master, my teacher. Having that thoughts, he kept that robe for teacher. Later on, his teacher came to the temple. Unfortunately, when he was reaching to the temple, the young monk was not aware of his arrival. He came himself, the teacher, and he did welcoming. No one was welcome there to welcome him, and then he took care himself. When he was resting, that is the time the young monk noticed the teacher had come. The teacher had come. So he was so upset. Why? He did not go to ask anything, to make a tea or offer some water, to take his traveling luggages, nothing. He was not able to do any of these things because he was not aware the teacher is coming. So the young monk was guilty. When he was resting, the teacher was resting, the young monk approached to him, and then he wanted to offer that valuable cloth or robe to the teacher. The teacher refused it. No, keep with you. I have enough cloth. The young monk was thinking, oh, my teacher got upset of me. He is not happy with me now. That's why he refused my offerings. Then he started to think, what should I do now? Then he went to his teacher. He started to fan using, we have separate fan for monk's fan. He started to make comfort to his teacher. And then he's, even though he is sitting next to the teacher did not want to talk to the young one. Young one started to think, oh, my teacher got upset. He don't want to talk to me. So if he is not get along with me, I may not supposed to stay in this temple. I'm supposed to disrobe. Why? My teacher is not good with me now. He is upset of me. He decided himself to disrobe to the young one. Then he was making a plan what he can do now. Oh, I have this valuable piece of cloth or robe. I can sell this robe. Selling these robes, I can earn some money. Taking that money I can use buy a cow. Buying a cow, I can sell milk, and also I can hire this cow. I can earn money through this way, and collecting some money, I can buy a goat. Now I have little farm. I have goat, I have cows. They are producing more children. Now he has kind of small but valuable farm. And through all these businesses, he was able to earn some money. Now he is earning money. He can buy lands and houses, and then finally he was able to buy a bullock cart because he has enough cows. He bought a bullock cart. When the time come, now it is good time to marry, then he found someone to marry, and then they married. And they produce a baby. Now they have a baby. Oh, now he was thinking better to go to see the teacher. One day, him and his wife get into the bullock cart along with the baby. Three of them are heading to the temple where teacher was. Going to temple to see the teacher. On the way to temple, there was a accident, and then baby fell down from the bullock cart from the wife's hand. He got upset and angry. He started to beat his wife using the stick that he used to tame his cows. He started to beat. Now he is beating continuously. Where was him? He was with his teacher, next to the teacher. He was fan into the teacher. Teacher knew his mind. Then teacher said to the youngest, "Are you beating me thinking of your wife? You are daydreaming now." He got shocked. He got shocked. The youngest one got shocked because teacher was able to read his mind, but the youngest one did not have that opportunity. That's why his mind went far away objects. See, everything happened. Now he was in the temple next to the teacher, but he disrobed, he married, he had babies, and he had bullock cart. He planned to go to the temple to see to see the teacher. So many things happen in once at the temple. Now you can see the nature. Durangamam, let's go far away objects. Ekacharam, when he was taking those far away objects, he went away. He went alone himself. No one was there. Asariram, the mind does not have a physical form. That's why he did all these things mentally, not physically. And Guhasyam, but still that mind was living in that body. So these instances are delivered by the Buddha to explain this situation. Now you can keep this story and also the stanza. This stanza is very important to keep in your mind to recognize the nature of your mind. I think that would be enough. That would be enough for today. And I would like to make a suggestion for you. If you don't have a copy of Dhammapada, you can send us a request, then we can send Dhammapada. We got some books from one of our friends. Now we have this Dhammapada with us. This Dhammapada, the little one, does not have the story, but you can read the stanza in English. All the stanzas are here in English. If you don't have, you can request from us. You can send us an email, um, info@bhavanasociety.org or ask Bante at bhavanasociety.org, and we're happy to give some copy for you. Thank you very much for your participation. Now we can use this opportunity to share merits. First of all, we can think about our departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us. By the power of these merits, may they be well, may they have happy, peaceful life, may they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, 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 Sadhu. Whoever is suffering from COVID-19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits and metta, may they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain. May they be well, happy, and peaceful, having that aspiration. Make blessings, saying Sadhu, 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 Sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Good night to West. Have a wonderful